and welcome to a new vlog. Welcome if you're new here. Hi, I'm Andrea. Welcome back if you're one of my lovely returning friends. It is great to have you all here. Welcome to Friday, May 3rd. We are T-minus 3 days, 4 days until London. So I leave on the 7th. So I have all day today, all day Saturday and Sunday, and all day Monday. So 4 full days. And then I'll have the morning and early afternoon of Tuesday the 7th. So I've got like 4.5 days to finish getting ready and getting packed. Which some people, in a push, if I had to, I could pack for an international trip, a 2-week international trip in 1 day, if I really had to. But I don't have to. So I'm going to spread it out a little bit. I think if I did this more regularly, I'd have it down to a better system, and would just have more solidified checklists and packing lists, and would just be able to tick my way down the list and be done. But it's been a while. It's been 4 years since I've done this, and I'm a little out of practice. And the last 3 times I've been, so this will be my 10th, I think I counted it up, and I think this is my 10th trip to London in the past 14 years, so 13 and a half years. So I've been a few times, and at one point I was going like almost every 2 years, sometimes practically every year. So I've definitely averaged it out to, it definitely averaged out to be like once a year. But now it's been a while, and so I've been a few times, but the last 3 times that I've been were all in the autumn or winter. So it's been, I haven't been during the early spring since 2015. So that's 9 years since I've gone for like a springtime visit. So I'm also out of practice. Like, I feel like deciding what to bring clothing wise, if I was going in autumn or winter, would be a little bit easier, because it would just be a lot of what I've always brought in the past and maybe a couple new items. But yeah, it's just added more things that I needed to try to buy, and footwear has been a challenge, and yeah, so. And then my brain is just not working, as we kind of discussed at the end of the last London prep vlog, countdown to London vlog. I'm exhausted. I'm already really overwhelmed, which is just making packing a little bit more challenging. I'm a lot anxious. There's just a lot to do, and because of the semester, there was a lot that I just wasn't really able to do that much in advance. So it just feels like I meant to. Several vlogs ago, I talked about how I was feeling really anxious because it felt like there was a lot to do and an increasingly small amount of time to do it in. Part of that a lot to do was London, but I couldn't say it at the time. I had wanted to do a lot of stuff early, and I was doing as much as I could ahead of time, but it was just one of those things where you have the intention of getting stuff done early and not procrastinating on things, but then there's always stuff that ends up feeling like you did unintentionally procrastinate, but it wasn't really procrastination. It was just you didn't have time to do it because of all the other stuff that had to be done first. So I've been very preoccupied with teaching work and book work, which we do need to talk about book stuff, if not in this vlog, then maybe in one of the next 2 vlogs before London, because there are some trip preparation things to do that are book related. So we'll talk about those in this vlog or the next vlog whenever I get around to doing that prep work. Today I think is going to be a big errand day. I do need to go to Whole Foods because I do need some things to get me through from now until Tuesday morning. So I've got a small list for Whole Foods today. So Mom is currently on her way and we're gonna go to Whole Foods. And then there's an end of year party down on campus that I kind of wanted to go to. So we'll see if I have time to get down there. And then I also need to go to Sephora and Target. Sephora, I need to quickly return something, but then there's a couple things that I forgot in the big online order that I did, so I'm going to try to pick those up. And then Target, it's just the last minute list, well, nearly last minute list. There will probably be, I'm anticipating that there could be one more emergency trip on like Monday to Target. I'm going to try to have Sunday be my big packing day, and that way I will know if I need to run out to Target on Monday to get anything. But there's a bunch of things I know right now that I need, so I'm going to go to Target today and get those. So Whole Foods, Sephora, and Target for sure, and I have a bunch of Amazon stuff arriving later today, so there'll be like an Amazon haul-ish as well. And then possibly a fifth thing in the middle of the other things might be a quick trip down to campus. It's the end of year party. They're also enticing us with free food and free books. And I mean, free books, how can I pass up a chance at that? So it's worth it just to go down to see what books are available. So yeah, so we'll try to do that. Really quickly, one of the Amazon orders that arrived yesterday was this new phone case. So it's my phone. Like, it's my phone, but it looks kind of like a vintagey camera. They're marketing this as the Emily in Paris cell phone case, which I did notice. Like, when I watched the first season, I loved her like camera style phone case, and I just added an old camera wrist strap to it, and it came with a shoulder strap. I will probably bring it, I just don't know if I will use it. But I just think this will be so cute for going around London. So yeah, so I've already put this on to try it out. Looks really good with my white iPhone. Like, I feel like the iPhone lenses do kind of blend in a little bit. Like, they're the same color scheme as the rest of the case. So they look like they're just a different part of the camera. So very excited about that. So I need to check Mom's location. She should be getting close. She had run into traffic, but yes, she is getting close. So I need to go get my shoes on and finish getting ready and all of that stuff. And then we will go out to Whole Foods. Okay, quick update. We are at Nordstrom Rack. I have been left in the car with the groceries. We're done at Whole Foods. Mom had a pair of shoes that needed to be returned, so she has gone in for that. And then she's gonna drive me home, drop me off. I'm gonna put the groceries away. And I'm thinking I might try to go out to Sephora first and then go to campus for the party. And then after the party, go to Target. And then hopefully be home by like 3:30. Here comes Mom. All done?
Yep.
Yay.
She looked at this. I told her they were too wide, and I really liked them, but I really liked them.
Yeah.
She looked, when I gave her the number, she looked at it, she looked kind of like, I said, yeah, the other two were for my daughter and hers fit perfect.
We've essentially bought 4 pairs of the same shoe. I've got them in 3 colors and she got them in one of the colors. Just the black. So we've bought 2 black pairs, 1 navy pair, and one peachy pink pair. So yeah, it probably did look funny because Mom ordered. I bought the peach ones here when we came to do the last return.
I said my daughter bought the pink ones,
and I loved them so much that I'm like, oh, I should get. I'd seen the black pair when I bought the pink ones, and so Mom was like, we should go online and see if they've got them. And then I discovered there was a navy option, and then I couldn't decide, and they're going to be so good for teaching in the fall. And then Mom got a pair. So in the last order, there were 3
But Mom
pairs
didn't get a
of,
pair.
but Mom ended up not being able to keep hers.
I had to return mine.
yeah.
Because I need a wide and they didn't have any.
And you tried the 8.5, so you tried mine, right?
I didn't.
And, oh, you didn't?
No, because I 8s are usually a little long on me to begin with.
Oh.
My foot's a 7.5, but
Oh.
in some athletic shoes I need an 8.
Okay.
Just for that extra room, and 8s, like these are 8s and they feel a little long.
A little long. Oh, darn.
But they're not.
Mom's got little but wide feet,
Yes.
which is very complicated for buying shoes.
Yeah. I'm taller than you, but you got bigger feet than me.
You're only taller than me
was-
by like an inch.
I was stunted when I was a kid. My feet have always hurt my whole entire life.
Get used to hearing that, because that's going to be a common refrain throughout the London vlogs.
I never complained about my feet hurting.
Not on the vlog.
Not on the trip.
I'm pretty sure I heard you complain about your feet.
Maybe at the end of the day when I got in the bathtub.
Yeah, I'm not saying Mom's really good. She doesn't complain throughout the day, but at the end of the night when we're back in the hotel, we're both complaining. It's not just her, it's both of us.
It's not like I'm complaining or whining. Some people like to whine.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh.
Could not be me. Could not be your charming daughter that you're talking about.
No whine before it's time for Andrea.
No. When I whine, it is justified. So yeah, so Mom's taking me home.
So you can get down to campus and do your thing.
Do my thing. And I think I'm going to run to Sephora before I go to campus, because I think I've got enough time. So that'll help me get home a little bit earlier, because then all that will be left is Target.
Yeah.
I'll probably still go to Target up by me, because the Target by campus is always busy and difficult to get in and out of.
Right. Not to interrupt your train of thought,
Okay.
but there was a Skechers store back there.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go get more Skechers, because these are
Mom's getting
so-
in. Mom got a pair of Skechers and she really likes them.
So they are going on the airplane even.
Okay.
Because my feet swell up on the airplane.
Those are your travel shoes?
Those are my travel shoes.
Okay.
And I don't know what other shoes. I might just bring my black and brown
Yeah,
Clarks.
that's fine. We'll look at that tomorrow. So tomorrow when I go over to the house, we're going to look through all of what Mom is thinking of bringing to pack and her shoes, because she feels like she's got a lot of cute clothes, but her shoe options are limited. Any of your shoes are fine except your bright yellow Crocs.
You haven't told anybody yet, but I do have arthritis in my feet, and I had surgery on one foot
Yeah,
already.
so she has a
And I
legitimate reason
probably
to
need
have foot
surgery
pain.
on the other one eventually, so
That's why when I say
It's
she
not
complains
like-
about her foot pain, it's justified, and I don't mind it. I'd be complaining more than she does. So, but just don't act like you don't complain, because you
I don't
do.
complain. I just mention that my feet hurt, but I don't sit there and go, my feet hurt. It's all your fault.
I don't do that.
Oh, okay.
I don't go, my back hurts, it's all your fault. I go, my back hurts, we're gonna go sit in a Cafe Nero for an hour.
Well, we can do that. We're gonna do that. It all depends on how long my feet hold up.
Yeah, I think this trip is gonna be a lot of do a little bit, go sit in a coffee shop. Do a little bit, go sit in a coffee shop.
Last time we went, I was 5 years younger, so 4.5 years.
Younger. And you've aged so much in just 4.5 years.
The older you get, the faster you age. Time goes by very fast.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like it's been 4.5 years.
No,
Even with
it doesn't.
the pandemic in there.
Well, I was thinking,
Pandemic years were, ugh.
you know, I've been saying how glad I am that we're going on this trip together and that I'm not going alone. It's been 10 years, almost 10 years, 9.5
Since our very first trip?
No, that's been even longer since that, but it's been 9.5 years since I last traveled solo.
Oh.
The summer of 2015 was the last time I took a solo trip. 2017 I went by myself.
Yeah, because that was when you were in
So it hasn't been that
Citadel or
long.
Whatever the
The Citadines. Yeah, so
apartment.
2017 I went by myself. So I guess it hasn't been as long, but it's still been several years since I traveled by myself.
And that one you stayed in London the whole time, right?
I did a day trip to Oxford.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't stay overnight.
Stay in Oxford before.
No.
By yourself.
Our last trip in 2019 was the first time since my summers that I spent a night or more than one night in Oxford. So I'm excited. We're doing, I will have told you this by now, but I haven't said it in the vlogs. I know I will mention it in the trip announcement video. But we're excited because we're doing 3 full days in Oxford this time instead of only 2. So that'll be fun. But we're almost back to my place, so Mom's going to drop me off and I'm going to get going on the next errands, and I will take you all with me, and once I get home I will show you everything that I'm picking up today, and hopefully my Amazon orders won't arrive as late as they have been arriving the last few days. Finally home. You know, I was hoping to be home by 3, but I did make it home by 4. It's 3:47, so I will take that. But I'm finally home, so I went to campus. Thankfully, a lot of my friends came to the party. I didn't text anyone ahead of time because I was figuring I would go even if none of my friends showed up. But a lot of them did, so I did get to see some people and say hi and goodbye for the summer, so that was really nice. Picked up 2 books. Okay, interrupted because Mom needed my passport number to check into one of the hotels online. Okay, I got 2 books from the publishing reps that were at the party. So I picked up a fiction by Leigh Bardugo, The Familiar. It looked like this wasn't one of a series, and I just skimmed over the description really quickly, so I don't know. It sounds interesting. I won't lie, the cover just looked really cool. This definitely looks like it's going to be more of an autumn read for me, which is fine because I don't have time to read anything right now. But yeah, no, I know nothing about that book, but the cover just looked really cool. And I've never read, and I've heard of Leigh Bardugo, but I've never read. Is she the one who did Shadow and Bone? Yeah, Shadow and Bone. I've never read any of her other books. I have watched Shadow and Bone on Netflix, but that's about it as far as Leigh Bardugo is concerned. So interested in that one. And then I picked up a copy of Naomi Klein's Doppelganger, A Trip into the Mirror World, which sounded really interesting. So I thought I would check this one out. I feel like I've read something else by her, but maybe No Logo. I think I'm familiar with No Logo. I don't know if I've read the whole book or something, but I'm familiar with Naomi Klein, so it just sounded interesting. So I got that. So yay, 2 really nice hardcovers, which is always fun. I feel like the rest of this clip and the rest of this vlog is probably going to be a haul. I have a few bits from Whole Foods. I've got a bunch of stuff from Sephora. I've got a bunch of stuff from Target. And my Amazon orders arrived, so we can just go ahead and go through the haul. So this might be the rest of the vlog. We'll see how quickly I can get through this. But I'm desperate to go take a shower and get changed and get cozy, and I feel like if I don't film this bit now, I'm just gonna crash and probably not finish this vlog today, so this just might be the rest of the vlog. So from Whole Foods, I picked up 2 packs of their hand sanitizer wipes in the scent lavender. I thought these would be really nice on the airplane. The lavender would probably be just nice and calming. So these are for sanitizing my hands. I'll also have like a little bottle of liquid hand sanitizer, but I like the combination of the wipes and the gel. And then I'll have, as you'll see, sanitizing wipes to like wipe down the armrest and around the window and the tray table and any buttons and anything I might touch. Then also at Whole Foods, for the flight there and the flight back, I picked up 2 packs of the Acure radically rejuvenating under eye hydrogels. I've tried these before and I feel like I really liked them, so I got another couple packs. So I'll put one of these in my checked bag, save for the flight home, and then one of these will go into my liquids bag for the flight. So that's the Whole Foods stuff. Then the Sephora stuff in the box from the order that I made. I splurged and treated myself to a large pack of the Shiseido facial cotton wipes. These are just so soft and so nice, especially for around the eye area. They're not cheap compared to what cotton pads cost, like just a standard generic brand at Target or something, but they are really nice, and so every now and then I like to splurge on these, and I thought the trip was a good excuse for that. Then I got, this was a mini, but it's still flipping huge. I'm still gonna decant this. This is the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. So when I travel, I prefer to take a cleansing balm instead of a cleansing oil because there's less likelihood of this exploding. So I have an even smaller, like, I guess a sample size of this that's empty. So I'm gonna decant some of this into that little pot, and that should be enough for the whole trip. Also for the flight, I got hydrating cleansing wipes for my face. So these are just a little 10-pack, just like the hand wipes from Sephora are just a 10-pack. So nice and small and should fit. And then this will get me through the flight there and the flight home. Then a few makeup bits. So, or this one's not really makeup, but I got the Laneige Berry Lip Glowy Balm. So I love the sleeping mask, and I'm gonna decant some of that. But then this is the lip balm version in a little squeezy tube, which I figure would be really good for the flight. And then I got a top-up of my Tint and Volume Brow Gel and a top-up of, or a restock of, the Big by Definition Sephora Collection Mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras, so definitely wanted to get some of that. Then today, makeup related, I got a mini of the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. I will probably bring both mascaras, but this will probably be the one in my liquids bag for in flight, and then this will probably be in my general makeup bag in my checked luggage. I love both. These are 2 of my favorite mascaras, but this one will be a little bit smaller in my liquids bag, so it is quite a bit smaller, so I thought that would be good. And then also today I picked up the Naked 3 Urban Decay mini palette. I was really like not sure what to do palette wise. I don't really have any little like eyeshadow quads that are still good, but I didn't want to bring a full-sized palette. I just don't think I'm gonna need it, and it's just more weight. So I picked up the little mini. The shades I think are perfect. So I've got a good range for doing barely there eyeshadow looks, a more medium eyeshadow look, a dark and smoky, or like a really shimmery. So I've got options, and that's all I care about. So I'm excited about that. And with the lip balm that I was exchanging or returning, and then the merchandise credit little gift card thing that I had, this was practically half off, so I don't feel that guilty. Then the last things from Sephora are 3 fragrances. These were part of the original order. I always like to pick a fragrance for a trip that I can let become associated with that trip, so that every time I wear that fragrance, I think about the trip. So my Burberry Black reminds me of London in autumn. Victor and Ralph Bon Bon reminds me of London at winter. And I don't have a spring one. So I got 2 I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna like take both and just see how I get on and which one becomes the one I use the most over the trip. It's probably gonna be this one, which is the My Burberry blush. This is stunning. It's just gorgeous. But I also on a whim picked up the Daisy by Marc Jacobs, Oh So Fresh. This just sounded, the notes of this sounded really interesting. It's got like plum and berry or something like that. So treated myself to that. And then probably not coming on the trip with me, but I got a little mini of Jo Malone's Peony and Blush Suede because the larger size of this that I currently have is nearly out. And so they had like a smaller travel size and the price was pretty good. So I had gift cards for the big order that I made. So added this in at the very last minute kind of on a whim. So that's all the Sephora stuff. Then at Target, I got a ton. Some of this is kind of boring. I got a Band-Aids, like variety pack, so I can put together my own little like first aid kit type thing. I got some Benadryl because allergies. I got some laundry stuff for travel, so some Shout wipes, wipe and go. I always like to have some laundry related things, so I also got some Febreze to go and a small bottle of the Downy Wrinkle Release. So all of these, one of these wipes might go in my in-flight bag, but then the rest of these will go in the little laundry pouch that I bring that also has a lint roller and a mini sewing kit. And so in the hotels, if there's anything that like needs a little bit of attention but doesn't quite need to go to a whole laundromat, I can take care of it with this. I'm also bringing a little mini of Dr. Bronner's, which I can use to wash things in the sink. I got a couple packs of the Clorox wipes to-go packs. So I'll have these for both the flight, but also for the hotel room, stuff like that. And then a larger pack. So this is larger than the lavender ones. So this will go in my check luggage and I'll use it like once I'm over there. It'll go in my Longchamp bag for walking around. But these are just the wet ones. So these are antibacterial hand wipes, but a bigger pack than the ones I got at Whole Foods. That needs to go to Mom. What else needs to go to Mom? Mom wanted a little mini deodorant. I already have one of these, but that's for Mom, so I need to put that somewhere so I don't forget to take it. I got some razors because I'm nearly out. I got a mini travel toothbrush. I used to have one of these and then it just needed to be replaced. So I've picked up a new one. It just folds up, which is really convenient, so it doesn't take up much space in my bag. So I'm gonna have one of those. I needed a restock of my Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. Love this stuff, but they also had a mini, so I figured I'll get both. This will be for when I get home, but then this one will be great for traveling. So yeah, so for home and for travel. I topped up, got a giant thing of hand sanitizer, so I will bring smaller bottles of hand sanitizer, but I usually buy the big one and then just decant this into all of the various little ones that I have at my desk, in my bedroom, in my handbag, stuff like that. And then the last things from Target were shampoo and conditioner. So I have 2 bottles that I am currently using and 2 bottles that are empty. At some point I'm going to figure out, I think the shampoo one, honestly I think the ones that are in the shower right now have just enough left to get me through the whole trip. So I'm probably just going to start these and take the ones out of my shower and just pack those, use them up, and then I'll just toss the bottles there rather than decanting these into like little actual mini travel bottles. That's usually what I do, and then it's weight that I know I won't have in my luggage for the flight back. So it's weight that can be replaced in my bags with shopping purchases. So that is all the Target stuff. Can't believe how quickly I'm getting through this. Now it's the Amazon stuff. So I've got 2 packages. So in the first thing, they have wrapped this really well. This is one of the travel organizers that I bought. And I've just been wanting one this style. So it's a nice little, kind of nicer than a Ziploc bag kind of style. I don't know if this will be for my liquids. It says this is TSA compliant. It honestly looks smaller than what I need, but I might use this for other things in my underseat bag. But I just thought this was really nice. I like that it zips up. You can see everything. You can see on both sides. So again, I don't have one in this shape and style, so I know I will use it for something. I won't lie, part of me was just ordering a bunch of stuff and hoping some of it will work for this trip, and if not, it'll be used like for overnights and weekend trips to my parents' house. So everything will get used eventually, it just might not all get used on this particular trip. That is smaller than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, so it's all good. All good, everything's fine. Okay, so I got vitamin containers. These were just being sold in a pack of 3. So I figured one could be for vitamins and one could be for things like Tylenol and stuff like that. So they had it in blue, pink, and green, or pink, purple, and green. They're actually smaller than I think. I don't know that I'm gonna get everything in. This is not gonna fit all my vitamins. It's not gonna be worth returning it, but it's not gonna fit all my vitamins. I don't even know if I can get this open without breaking a nail. We're off to a cracking start. Actually, these ones might have to be returned. I literally cannot, yeah, like that's not going to be enough for all the fish oil that I need to bring. It might fit some of my vitamins, and then the rest I just have to put in something else. So we'll see. So yeah, vitamin containers, we will see how those go. I think these will still be within the return window when I get back. So if I don't use them, I might just return them when I get back. I had a larger version of this, but I couldn't help getting a smaller one because I feel like the one I have was just more than I needed on the last trip. And this is a jewelry organizer, but this is half the size of the one I currently have. It's really nice. It folds up pretty small, like it's just about the size, a little bit bigger than the size of my hand. But then you've got a zipper pocket here that goes up kind of into the top of it. You've got the ring bar. It's got space for 9 pairs of earrings. Another zipper pocket here. One clear zipper pocket here. And then 3 hooks to put necklaces, and then the necklace can go down in there. And I figured I could get 2 or 3 necklaces per little hook, but then it'll keep it from getting tangled. So it's smaller than the one that I have, but I think this will still be plenty big. I really don't need to bring that much jewelry with me for the 2-week trip. I just find that I end up wearing the same 2 necklaces, few rings. Like honestly, even here at home, like I have all my jewelry to choose from and I always just wear the same ring. So I'll probably switch things up a little bit for the trip. But yeah, I felt like this size was plenty big and I didn't need any bigger. Then these are also TSA compliant. These are roughly 1 quart, and these do look bigger than this one that I got. So this will probably be what I use for my liquids. So clear all the way around, which I really like because it means you can easily see. This one opens way easier than the little one I used on my last trip. So yeah, I think that should be good. And then there's 3 of them. So I will probably use the other 2 to help. I might give one to Mom, to be honest, because I think she needed one of these. Rose gold zipper pull, bonus. So the other one I might use to organize something else in my checked luggage. Couldn't resist. The price for 3 of these from this one seller was the same as the price of a single one from other sellers. So went with those. And then by the same brand that did this one. Ooh. Okay, we will see how this goes. So this is a little bit bigger than I was expecting, but I kind of like it. So it's a makeup bag or toiletry bag. I haven't decided if I'm going to use this for makeup or toiletries. We will see. But it looks like this. And then when you unzip it, it opens really flat. So you can see everything that's inside. And then there's 2 like little elasticated pockets here. And then on the other side, there's a zipper pocket. And the whole bag seems fairly well lined. So it probably would work for toiletries like skincare and stuff. But I'm honestly thinking this would probably be really good for makeup. I can just have all the brushes kind of loose on one side. I don't know. I'm gonna see what kind of works best as I start packing. But I love how lightweight this is. I love how cute this is. I think this will be really good for whichever purpose I end up using it, but I kind of got it on a whim thinking it would be good for either toiletries or, oh, I forgot this, either toiletries or makeup from Whole Foods. I was practically sitting on this, so I forgot it. I got a little mini tube of the Weleda Skin Food. This is such a great nourishing hand cream, and so I thought having this in my in-flight liquids bag just for the flight. I have the body butter that I'm going to be decanting to take with me for like at the hotel and stuff, but like just using this one for the flight would probably be really good, and it's nice and little. So this was the last of the like toiletry bags. The last two things are tech organizers, but I'm also going to be using them as like just to keep together all the things I want to have in the seat pocket in front of me. So earplugs, my nose strips for if I can try to sleep on the flight. There are things that my brain is forgetting, but there are things that I'd like to have in the seat. A pen for sure. This one just looked nice. It's got a nice big pocket here. It's got a pocket here. Like I just wanted things with pockets, things with little pockets to hold little things on the flight. So tech organizers are really good for that because they've got lots of little lip balm, something I definitely want to have handy. Like my liquids bag, there will probably be some things that when I'm on the plane I take out of the liquids bag, like lip balm and the Weleda hand food. So like these two products will then get transferred into something like this, because most of what's in here I will only need at the start of the flight and at the end of the flight, but things like these I will use throughout the whole flight. So something like the Weleda Skin Food fits perfectly in there. So I just thought this one would be really nice, and then it's also got a pocket here. So I thought this one would be good for some of the really little things that I need to keep close at hand, but I don't know, this one might not get used. I might use this for something else or just save it for when I'm home. This was only $5, so if I don't use this on the flight, I know I will use it for other things. This one I bought to hold more tech stuff, and it was supposed to fit an iPad, and this is like iPad mini size. I don't know if I ordered the wrong one, but this will definitely hold other stuff. Like this will hold things like that easily. So it's got tons of little pockets, tons of little elasticated bands to hold things. So like pens and stuff will go in here easily. It's got a zip pocket there. And then this was the one that was supposed to fit an iPad. This will not fit my current iPad. But this has nice big pockets and a really nice big zip pocket on this side. So I think this might be the one that I use for all the little bits that I want to have. So the two bags I'll use the most on the flight will be probably the liquids bag and this one, and then some of these things will go in here, and then this is a really good size to just fit into the seat pocket in front of me. Oh my gosh, it's such a mess. I have so much to clean up now. So all these little things now I need to start organizing into all of the different pouches and bags and things like that, and decide what goes in which bag. But I think for now I'm gonna clear up the trash. There's a lot of trash now. I'm gonna clear that up, try to get this into some organized pile. I need to go get myself cleaned up and cozy and relaxed. I have been going pretty much non-stop since 7 a.m. and it is now 4:20. I've really not like, it's fine. I'm not complaining, but like, just FYI, this is why I'm tired. I've been going non-stop. I haven't had a lunch. I haven't stopped for lunch or anything like that. I was eating in my car on the way down. The most like relaxing time I had was at the party, sitting down and talking to all my friends. So, and that was a few hours ago now. So I'm ready to go get showered and wash my hair and get myself cleaned up, and then just go crash on the couch, and then packing will resume tomorrow. I won't end this vlog here, but this has definitely been the bulk of this vlog. So I hope you've enjoyed this pre-travel haul. And yeah, I'm gonna go relax now, and I will chat with you later this evening. Okay, it is time to wrap up this vlog. Jewelry is packed, so that's exciting. I got all that packed. The new jewelry organizer works pretty well. It has one minor issue in that the sides are a little bit more open than I would like, and the earring panel is a little bit more exposed than I would like, but I've fixed that and I think it'll be fine. The smaller pouch is still more jewelry than I probably really need to bring, but it's still a lot less jewelry than would fit in my other pouch, and I think I'm glad I got this one. I think this one will be good. I'm tired. I had a really nice shower. I've had dinner, which was actually breakfast, and I've been nice and cozy on the couch. I am feeling a bit calmer. I was just really overwhelmed and really like overstimulated. It was just too much today. It was a lot of fun. It was fun being with Mom. It was fun seeing my friends and being on campus one last time, and like not in a teaching capacity, but just more in a fun capacity. Like there were a lot of really good moments today, but it was still a lot of people time, a lot of time driving, a lot of time on my feet. My fibro pain is not ideal right now. So yeah, I think tomorrow's going to be a quieter day because I'm just going over to the house. So I'm not going to be able to do a whole lot of packing tomorrow. So I think that will be good to have. Like yesterday was kind of a down day after posting my grades on Wednesday. Yesterday, Thursday, I was just doing laundry and I was editing the last vlog you will have seen and just kind of relaxing on the couch. And then today was a bit busier, but then tomorrow will be more of a down day again. I think Sunday I want to be the big like packing day, and then Monday can be just kind of final little things, but mostly resting, doing some vlog editing, stuff like that, and then leave on Tuesday. Right now I'm starting to try to remind myself that as nervous as I am for flying, the thing I am actually looking forward to as far as being on the plane is once I am on the plane, there's literally nothing else I have to do. Like that will be the first time that I really can just relax. Let go and let God, as they say. Whatever will happen. As far as the flight is concerned, there's no point in being anxious about it because I have no control over it. And that is the source of most of my anxiety. I am most anxious about things that I have no control over. I am more of a control freak than I ever realized. But yeah, I think the flight will be really good because there literally won't be anything else for me to do but sit back, relax, zone out. And that's exactly what I want to do right now. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better tonight. I'm ready to go to sleep. I just need to do this one last load of laundry so that I can pack everything on Sunday. And then once I hang this load of laundry up to dry, then I can go get in bed and go to sleep. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. All of that great stuff. Countdown to London continues, but we are inching ever closer. I'm inching closer to the trip. You all are inching closer to seeing the actual London vlogs. And yeah, I'm very excited. So I'm hanging on to the excitement and trying not to pay attention to how overwhelmed I feel. If you made it this far in the video, please leave me some shopping bag or shopping related emojis to let me know which one of you lovely people have made it all the way to the end of this vlog. I hope you don't mind that this was more of a haul focused video, but I love seeing what stuff people buy before a trip because I'm nosy like that. So hopefully you enjoyed seeing some of the new bits that I have purchased for the trip. But yeah, the next vlog will be more of a vloggy vlog, I think, and hopefully some actual packing will happen in the next vlog. So come back for that. And yeah, I'm gonna get this laundry started and sit back down and relax. And I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye!